people feel like we are taking advantage of you because you have a mental health issue, but I don't think you. I think you're actually really sane. And honestly,
I took an IQ test. I'm a lot smarter than Big Che, who's over there getting
Well,
his
I mean, so
leg
is this
amputated
couch
today.
that he was sitting on.
wait, time out. Is Big Che getting his leg amputated?
It's the first step. He's going to the leg doctor to see what steps need to be taken to either save or cut off his leg, which he's 4 years old. So if he keeps eating the cheeseburgers every night and shoots trank into the spot, you know, it's
Is it a staph infection?
He probably has some staph or MRSA.
That's just a pill.
Just
You just gotta
ongoing.
take a fucking pill.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, it might not be.
I
staph
looked
or
it
MRSA.
up, Mudflap, and it seems that you can, when you have really bad circulation, you can get these ulcers, and your like body starts kind of like rotting away, basically. But it's like an ulcer because of bad circulation.
Yeah, that's why I need to continue losing weight. Some bitch, I don't want to be Big Che.
Yeah, I mean, you look great. I mean, you're not gonna get your legs are fine. His leg was like it's like 3 times the size of a normal leg. You know?
I love that a lot of people are like commending you, saying that you're like Big Che's friend and you're helping him and stuff. But like, you know, maybe they should know the truth. You actually did DM me and say that you wanted to start a GoFundMe to save his leg, and then you wanted to take 50% of the profit of the GoFundMe.
Well, of course, I'm going to take some of the money. You know, why wouldn't I? He's over there at my house dying. You know, I want some. What would the money even go to?
Ratdick, you're not exactly a great person. You know what I mean? You're not exactly a great person.
I'm his good friend. It'd probably go to barbecues and shit. 'Cause he wants to come over and he's like, "Oh, Ratdick, let's go
Korean barbecue, which I see on your story all the time. Korean barbecue is expensive. How much? Where do you go?
The good. The gaming station is a fucking fire ass place. $30 a person. And
all you can eat.
Well, he might secretly have more money than he leads on, because like there's a video online of him and Rat Pussy Pan have crashed an Audi. And some guy goes like, "You can't park there," and everyone in the comments was like, "That's not Ratdick because that's too nice of a car." No, I paused it. That's you. Where did you guys get a fucking Audi?
We were just hiking along the.
No, where did you get an Audi?
Yeah, we didn't get a.
Are you like a closet rich kid or something?
No, definitely not. That wasn't even our Audi. We were just walking by a car accident, and somebody recorded us. That was crazy.
You're walking on the freeway. Why are you lying again? How'd you get this Audi?
There was a hiking spot right there, bro. On the one highway going up the coast. So yeah, I wasn't even lying, bro. And so I'm that famous. Ratdick is that fucking worldwide. And some kid was like, "Yo." And
listen, you've had some great videos on this channel, but I think that at some point you got to look yourself in the mirror and realize that you are kind of like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to save Big Che. He comes to my house. He's dying. You know, I don't think I'm a piece of shit for trying to take some of the money for
really 50%. Half though, like 50% of his GoFundMe. Well, how about like $100 or something?
Like a manager takes 10%. How about 10?
I haven't even started the GoFundMe. If we do make some money, I might adjust the rates, you know, and maybe the rest will go to like getting him lifts. And
Ratdick, can I tell you that what really would happen is let's say he gets 10 grand, you're gonna keep 9,800 of it and give him $200. Which is good enough for his lift to the hospital and his copay.
There's no honor amongst rats.
I'm gonna be the one pushing him around once he loses the leg. I'm gonna be, rolling him around. He's gonna keep him coming to my apartment. He's probably gonna have to move to my apartment. I'm planning on becoming his caretaker because
what? Oh, to get the money.
No, just so we could get a nicer apartment and
to get the money.
We could smoke out. We always smoke out together, anyways. To
get the money.
To get the money too.
Well, how much money are you really gonna make? 5,000 at the most.
Wait, time out. I need
5 more thousand.
Time out. I need to like take this in for a second. I need to take this in. You are hanging out with this guy, Big Che, hoping that his leg gets cut off, maybe even giving him maybe even making it harder. You're making it harder for him to get the help he needs on his leg.
No.
Time out. You're making it harder for him to get the help he needs on his leg in order for it to be cut off so that you can become his caretaker and make $5 grand a month.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit.
No, I'm not a piece of shit. He's my best friend.
You're a little evil piece
He's one of my best friends.
You're just like your father.
No, I'm not. No, well,
you're just like your father.
Okay. Well, he's one of my best friends, dude, and he always comes to my apartment. And if he does lose his legs, I would. I'd be down to become his caretaker. You
gotta pay for this, dude. I do want to mace your penis now. Yeah. I actually do want to mace your penis.
I don't think I am the one. I did tell him to come on the podcast today, and like if you miss your doctor's appointment, it's okay, but that's not okay.
No, it's not.
I agree with.
I'm glad
Ratdick.
he fucking.
I wanted to meet.
What is the difference between
to go to the doctors?
What's the difference between what Ratdick's doing and then like the people who are supposed to help the homeless and people like Che here in LA? It's like give us money and we'll keep most of it, and then maybe we'll, help him out a little bit. I think your money would go better to Ratdick towards helping Big Che.
No,
hopefully at least he'll take him to Korean barbecue. Would you take him to Korean barbecue once a week?
Of course. I did an Instagram story, which was like, this guy is dying. He needs to get a lift. And I made $50. And I bought him a disability lift and I made $20. So yeah. So maybe that's a good thing.
I just can't believe that you saw Big Che came into your life and all you saw were dollar signs.
And I saw on the Reddit of you talking in DMs to people.
Yeah.
I watch the Reddit and stuff, as people know.
Yeah.
And I'm talking they outed you. You go can you just Venmo it to me and I'll just get it to Che?
Yeah.
And I think it was over $20.
Well, I
Just
mass
100%
DM all my
you.
followers. Maybe when I'm in the night, hey, do you want to buy a penis picture, personalized video? And I switched up hey, it'll also go to help saving Big Che's leg,
which is a lie.
Yeah.
I mean. People are like, how can I help save Big Che's leg? I'm like, donate money. He's always over my place. We'll get some fucking good food,
Ratdick, listen to me. Maybe when you do get some money, buy a couple other mankinis, so you don't have to wear the same.
I want to
one
get a
every time.
fucking green.
Have you washed it yet?
Yes.
I haven't washed yet.
Come on, dude.
I'm developing bumps on my penis, and I think it might be because of the mankini.
Ratdick, I told you last time you couldn't come to my house. It was like 3 times ago I said you couldn't come to my house until you washed the mankini.
I promise you, Austin.
What is keeping you from washing
Dude,
it? I don't
Austin
understand.
hates you, dude.
I don't know.
Austin hates you more than anyone.
I promise you, I'm a
He's hard to love.
I promise you.
It's partially because it's the studio. You have to come to the studio and stuff, and you bring sketchy character after sketchy character.
He brought this fucking drug dealing DJ that he said was the biggest DJ in LA.
He's the biggest. He was DJing for Phoenix Flex.
Ratdick is like a biological weapon that keeps bringing random sketchy people to my house.
Dude,
trust me, boys.
The guy
with his rotting leg is cool. DJ PP is cool. He's also DJ. He's
DJ PP.
Can I ask him why he should be called DJ Fidgety, bro? Because the guy was on so many
DJ
drugs.
He might.
And Ratdick, you gotta at least tell me before you show up to the door
with
that
a
you're
drug
bringing
addict.
somebody.
So I was on the bus.
You come here with a goddamn
That's true.
fent addict.
Yep. Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah,
the guy's
that's
on Fent. You know what? Can I tell you something,
Are you talking
Ratdick?
about Big
Most
J
of the
right
people
now
you
or
know,
DJ PB?
Listen to me. Most of the people you know are doing street drugs.
Yeah.
Every 90% of street drugs are currently have a little fentanyl in them.
I'm not.
You have done fentanyl. The Molly that you
Probably.
got was not pure.
And there's fentanyl
you were on fentanyl the
lit.
other day. You've
lit.
probably felt like you have withdrawal since then. Have you had withdrawals?
I've been wanting to get more Molly for sure.
Right, you've been wanting to get more Molly.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wonder why that is. It's because it had fentanyl in it. You're gonna die like one of those dumbass fent addicts in the streets soon if you don't snap
I'll
out of it.
sober up, bro.
We should do a
promise you.
Ratdick death
I'll sober
jail
up.
pool.
No, I'll sober up. I won't.
Death.
I took
Death
a
and
mushroom
jail
before the
pool,
pod today. I wasn't gonna come on Molly today. I took a mushroom. so-
Ratdick, dude, listen, don't take advantage of Big Che because his leg
is falling off.
If you're gonna be his
anything-
caretaker, give him a good life.
You should see his caretaker, his sister. She doesn't give a fuck about him. She just sends him off to my apartment all summer long. His fucking leg is rotting. He should be going to the hospital. He's over my place, just taking rosin and dabs.
That's what I mean. The Ratdick healthcare system is probably superior.
So if
and he
anything,
gets to be on a podcast.
stay in my
which is kinda-
place.
it would actually help the pod. So I'm for this.
lose your leg.
I'm
come
for
live
this.
with me. I'll be able to push him around.
I'm for this. Yeah,
I'll give him rosin dabs.
I'll help you do that. I'll help you do this.
I'll
help you
get
do
money
this.
off of him because he'll eventually have to come live in my apartment.
You know what? In fact, dude. In fact, tell him to fuck his. We'll go pick him up from his doctor's appointment right now to make sure that he doesn't get his leg looked at. I think 1 week, more, and it's getting cut off for sure.
Yeah,
so
for
then
sure.
we could.
Especially if he keeps
Ratdick, when he's
tranking
nodding out
fentanyl
next
into
time,
it.
just tie a shoestring around his leg really
Oh my
tight.
god,
really tight.
dude. What do you mean? It barely gets any blood now. That's a guarantee. If you tie, dude, if you do that,
It just
shoelace
fall
move,
off.
dude, it'll
Yeah,
fall
I
off.
don't-
You won't even have to get it amputated, dude.
I don't want him to lose his leg, but
I don't want him to
it's
lose
gonna
his leg
happen.
either.
And when it happens, I hope I become his caretaker so I can profit off of it.
But you'll be a better caretaker.
But I'll be a
It
better
always goes back to that
caretaker
dollar.
than his current caretaker. For
dude,
sure.
most people don't feel sorry for you, but some people do feel sorry for you.
Why?
But it's
There's no
weird,
reason to feel sorry for Ratdick Ralph. I'm living up with Rat Pussy Pam. I'm living the dream in the rat den.
I don't know. Your dad did smoke meth with you,
smoked
so I
meth,
feel
yeah,
kind
he
of
was
bad for you
16,
on
yeah, I
that
missed
front.
that.
Like,
You were
that's-
16 years old and you did some meth with your father.
Yeah, that was
obviously.
pretty lit.
We
And I
know
was
this.
fucking this old lady, and when she was like 60, but that was cool. I call it rape, but it's not rape. It's just I was fucking her. I go fucking her good, and
So what is it? Because you literally told me like 30 minutes ago that you've been raped.
Well, I mean, she was 60 and I was 16, so
I wouldn't call it rape. Come on.
It's not rape. I was fucking her good, and then her husband walked in on us a few times, and like when he was coming back from church, and that's what led to me like her kicking me out, and but I'm good now.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, Ratdick found Rat Pussy Pam after all that, and
thank God. Who also another thing about you that I think is interesting,
other than the third person referring to himself.
Yeah, I know you love that, don't you?
Okay,
Ratdick, that's it. Time out. You stop talking for a second, okay? Like I feel like I just want to beat the living shit out of you.
I don't know why.
Dude,
that's all I want to do. I mean, I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know if this is entertaining or not, but
jump him.
I hate this guy, dude.
Why do you hate me?
Because you're a piece of shit, dude.
Why do you keep calling
You're
me
about
piece
as
of shit?
bad as it gets, dude.
My friend Big Che comes over to my apartment.
Dude, the one
I love
the one
Big
good
Che.
thing
I don't
you
want him to
do
lose
is
his
the Big
legs.
Che, and you're trying to make money off him.
Yeah, you're trying to make money off him. You don't give a fuck. You don't care about Big Che.
I don't have a job. Trying to get money so we could get more cheeseburgers. He's broke too.
You don't care about Big Che, man.
So we could. He loves to come barbecue. I'm not just saying we'll barbecue.
I mean, this coming from a fat man. He don't need barbecue. I need less barbecue.
We have a barbecues in my apartment, so he'll come out. We'll go to Vaughn's and we'll go buy some fucking dick meat and we'll throw it on the grill if you do send some money. And that's what Big Che wants, and might buy some raws, and he'll.
You know what it seems like. What you do is you scam all these people, pretending that you want to help Big Che, and then you go to Korean barbecue and spend $70 on one meal when that could be groceries for an entire week.
Yeah, I did blow.
Leo, you're not taking into consider how much dabs he gives Big Che.
That was money that that actually was dick money. You're right.
I think Rat Pussy Pam is like secretly rich, and that's what's funding all this. I don't know.
No, I took Rat Pussy Pam out with my dick money that night, and my homie from Humboldt.
More like a hero. Stop giving him barbecue and give him some salads.
You know what's fun? You know what I think? My cat for sure would have a way better life than Big Che at your disposal. If you were in charge of Big Che and you got $5,000 a month, you would give him the worst life ever. Do you think he would get sunlight?
He'd get his own bedroom. I'd help him wipe his ass.
I don't think it'd be a month.
He's not gonna be able to wipe his ass.
Total. How much money is it really gonna get?
It'll be like $5,000, bro.
Yeah, like total, not a month though.
No, it'll be like $4,000 to $5,000.
$5,000 a month.
It would be like $4,000 to $5,000.
His sister gets that all right now and doesn't do shit for him. So total. She gives him $100 and just like sends him on his way.
Yeah, $200.
Well, we're talking about if he actually got his head, his head cut off. No, if he got his leg cut off.
Oh, man.
If he got his leg cut off, Mudflap, it would legit be like $4,000 or $5,000 from the government. My buddy has an uncle.
That's not a lot of money, Ratdick. You realize that?
Money.
My buddy has
not. It's not.
It'll go quickly.
Take care of him.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta feed him, bro. Like you gotta.
Like
it's $1,000 on food for him a month. I mean, he's a giant motherfucker.
Not a lot of money.
You gotta change all his band.
Yeah,
you gotta change all of his bandages.
He doesn't know. I teach him ABCs while I'm doing it.
You ever purchase a XXX shirt, bro? It's like 3 times the amount of money.
Yeah,
because it's so much material.
DXL is a son of a
he gets
bitch,
one of the carts
dude,
that you could push, like the electric carts.
It's gonna be a bitch. I mean, I feel like I don't want to say that this is what's going to happen, but I do think that you would probably end up murdering Big Che and then not letting anybody know, so that you just get the checks for no reason for years and years, and you just bury Big Che. And in the backyard, bro. I can see that. I mean,
I'm praying for Che. I'm gonna take care of him.
Have you thought about murdering people?
No, of course not.
Well, people think you do. No. They think you're gonna snap one day. And
I sometimes look at your eyes in the pod and look a little.
I don't know.
Ratdick, have you really been spending time talking to God, trying to help Big Che?
No, I actually don't talk to God. But I mean, I want the fans.
Why don't you talk to God right now? I want you to say.
He has a sign of Satan on his hand.
I know he's got Satan on there, but apologize to God about Satan and everything. I want you to do a prayer to God right now.
A prayer right now?
Yeah.
All right, Jesus Christ, I know I have a very small penis, and you sent me here to have a small penis, and you want me to show my penis to the world, and I think you want me to say Big Che. So if that means putting my penis inside him after he loses his legs, if he's accepting of that,
this is just disgusting.
Yeah, that was
Shut
just
up.
horrible. That was horrible.
Stupid.
You're a terrible person.
Let me try something. Let me try something.
I hope he doesn't lose his legs. But
let me try. I'm going to talk to God now. Shut up. I'm talking to God now.
It's gay shit.
Shut up. I'm going to talk to God from the podcast now. Shut up. Dear God, you've put this man in my life. Skylar Hazlett, a.k.a. Ratdick Ralph. He is a deplorable human being.
The worst.
He beats his wife. He tries to take advantage of a man that has diabetes and bad circulation in his legs, and his leg is rotting. And Ratdick actually he's hoping that it gets cut off so that he then will benefit from the government payout, which will be around $4,000 to $5,000. He will have to wheel this man around. He will for sure never see sunlight. He will leave him in his room. He will probably shit himself, and Ratdick will just leave him there. I hope that you show mercy to this man when he is at the gates of hell, and at least put him in a place where he does not get tortured every day. Maybe he does some torturing from time to time in hell, or if you want to torture him every day, I can't.
I support it.
Yeah, I mean, my man here, Mudflap, supports it, and I'm not gonna say I support it, but I'll say that I would understand if you wanted to torture him every day, God. I don't know that he's a bad person, but I mean, he wasn't given the best hand in life. His dad did do meth with him when he was 16, but I mean, come on, get over it. At some point you got to realize that that doesn't define you. Just because your dad's a piece of shit doesn't mean that you have to be a piece of shit. All right. Ratdick, look, I didn't think that this podcast was going to go in this direction. I didn't think that you were planning something so devious.
It's just gonna happen. I'm there to watch.
It's not gonna happen. You can save his leg right now. They're ulcers. I looked it up. In fact,
there's definitely ways that stop feeding this guy.
Call Big Che
barbecue.
If you guys want.
And Sweet Baby Ray's is 53% fucking corn syrup.
Really?
Yeah,
it's not me.
It's straight up corn syrup, dude. I got this axe. Like, I'm trying to be healthy.
Pretty sure he shoots trank into his leg, you guys.
Hey, Google this, Austin. VENOUS ulcers.
Oh, I don't want to look at this.
It's a ULCERS.
Should probably stop the dogs from licking his ulcers.
Yeah.
This is what Big Che has. Let's look these up. Johnny Hopkins. All right, ulcers are open skin sores.
See, look, his leg.
That's his leg,
like
bro.
His leg.
I am a genius. I found this out. They're venous ulcers, if that's how it's pronounced. It's venous ulcers. Most often form around the ankles. Venous ulcers typically occur because of damage to the valves inside the leg veins. These valves control the blood pressure inside the veins. They allow it to drop when you walk. If the blood pressure inside your leg veins doesn't fall as you're walking, the condition is called sustained venous hypertension. That increase in blood pressure causes ulcers to form on your ankles. That is Big Che's leg. You can save his leg.
Yeah, dude.
You don't think his leg's gonna be amputated by the?
If you keep doing it like you are, yeah. And
now, Caring, let's go up.
For himself.
Let's look at the treatment. Go up. Caring for them. Here we go. Let's avoid. Okay, clean the wound regularly. Apply dressing to the ulcer. Avoid products that cause skin sensitivity. Wear compression stockings to prevent blood from pooling in the legs and to speed healing.
I mean, did we have to Google this to know that? Clean your fucking wound and put a Band-Aid on it.
Well, that's hard for him to do, bro.
God.
Apply an antibacterial ointment or another topical medicine to prevent or treat an infection. Take oral antibiotic medicines to prevent or treat infection. Have allergy testing done.
See, Ratdick, this is like a list of what you would have to do for Big Che.
Right.
When you're taking care of
him. I do undo his fucking leg wraps, and when I'm telling him to fucking, I need to record this. He's like, I've already got it done. You've already got it. The boys have already seen it. I'm like, the boys need to see it again. Pull out your fucking. So I basically undo his wraps, and I see the white ointment.
And then he's sitting there at the pod for like another hour with it unwrapped.
This is my apartment because I'm recording it, and then the dogs are just going in there eating it. And I'm like,
stop. Go down a little bit. Let's read a little bit more. Go down. Wearing a compression wrap to keep blood flowing back to your heart can also help ulcers heal more quickly. In some cases, surgery or a skin graft is needed to close up the opening in the skin. So he's going to keep his leg. Look, avoid smoking, you dumb motherfuckers.
Avoid smoking.
Preventing them. Lose weight if you're overweight, obviously. Stay at your ideal weight. Get plenty of regular exercise. Move around often. Elevate your leg for a short time, especially if you've been standing all day. Dude, he should raise that shit up, dude.
This is just like, come on, man.
Yeah,
you had to read this to see this? Like,
well, he didn't even know.
You should just know. Move around.
Yeah, move around.
Don't smoke.
I could cure him, dog. I could cure him, bro. You can't. You're not even going to tell him about this, are you?
He says he fell and slipped on some black ice. It's. You know,
You're not even going to tell him that it's a venous
that
ulcer.
famous Los Angeles
the wound
black
won't go
ice.
away. He says he's had this fucking.
It's either venous or venous ulcers. All
He's
right.
had this wound for like 13 years on his leg. He says, but I think it's just shooting fucking trach in his leg. He's always falling
Is everything he
asleep.
does 13 years? He goes to jail for 13 years. He's had a wound for 13 years.
This was like 10 years ago. He says
he's
had
just
this,
Mr. 13.
Right.
So he's had.
He went to prison for 13 years, but this was, he said back in 2010, he.
Do you know why he actually went to jail?
Yeah,
or
why did
prison.
He went to jail because when he was a kid, or like in his youth, he like assaulted a cop with a BB gun, and he took 2 cops to take him down, and then he stayed in there for like 10 years. Or
So he just
something.
like, but as a kid, so he must have just like, he must have
like
janked a
17,
couple of people
18.
in there or something.
And he stayed. He tells me he doesn't know how much time he did.
Was he a gang member once?
I don't think he was a gang member. I'm not too sure.
He's got a lot of tabs.
Would you
He
initiate
doesn't
that guy
really.
into your game?
He doesn't really remember his time in there. You know, from what I've.
Dude, he doesn't know what a zebra is.
Yeah.
What's up with that, bro? Aren't you worried about him?
You know, I try to teach him the ABCs when the first thing I do when I see him, like, hey, do the ABCs. Like, I don't want to do it right now.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, do the ABCs.
I would love to be a fly in the wall to watch you guys hang out, honestly.
I mean, honestly,
Do
you
they
guys
use
are
these?
sort of. I mean, you guys
Always
are.
recording now too.
You guys are cute together. You guys are. It's a cute friendship, but I'm not sure that you actually care about him. I think that you are actually trying. You're basically. You're
There to witness the
rooting.
downfall.
You're rooting for his leg to be chopped off, which is just one of the most horrific things.
I'm not
I've ever
rooting
heard.
for. I'm praying for Che. I want him to get healthy.
Stop
But
feeding him Funyuns, make him walk around, and take the fucking joint out of his
you
hand.
guys. I mean, you guys don't walk. Do you walk ever with him?
he likes to walk to the market to buy food.
How
And then,
far does he walk?
Like a block or two, and then he likes to come back and just sit down and fucking barbecue. And but I'm pretty sure he likes to shoot drink.
Is he at least good at barbecuing? He keeps
He's good.
talking
He's a good
about it.
barbecuer. You know, maybe not that good at barbecue. We bought a brisket one time, and he set it on the grill, like caught on fire, and we wasted
You
a
don't
fucking
grill a
$80.
fucking brisket.
$80
Yeah.
brisket.
No, they cost
We
about that,
wasted an $80
$90.
brisket. Yeah.
You don't grill a brisket.
In the summer, and it caught on fire. It was so charred and
You
gross.
oven bake it, and then you smoke it, or preferably both.
It fell on the ground too, and like we had our
that's-
Mexican neighbors were just like picking. They're like, "What if this thing's on fire?" And they were like pissed off, and yeah, it was crazy.
Hijo de puta.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it would be a tough thing.
He's not a good griller.
I mean, if Big Che, if you left him on the grill by himself, you're an idiot. Dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
catch his shit on fire.
I don't even. I think that the job, the minimum like security job, the security guard job. That's like the easiest job in the world, right? Basically, you're not even supposed to engage with anybody. All you have to do is like call the cops if something serious is happening. That's basically the job. Do you think he could he do that job?
I don't think I could do that job.
You couldn't.
Okay, Big Che.
Big Che. Because all you got to do is the dial like doot doot doot.
You know, I don't think Big Che could do that job either.
He's fall asleep.
Yeah.
You give Big Che a rough name. Like, I just think during the trivia, you're just smart enough to know when to laugh. Like, there was one time it was like I think it was like 8 + 3 or something like that, and like he was struggling, and you were like, dude, it's 5, like. And like you whispered the wrong answer to him, trying to cheat.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I think but I think we need I think it's because he didn't know the right answer. Like I think it's almost worth quizzing him a little bit. I'm saying he's just smart enough to know.
Should we
That's
quiz
when
him?
we should laugh. I don't think he knows most answers, anyways.
Should we? Do you want to do a little math?
Yeah, not like
my math is pretty
not
fucked. I
zebras
did
and
drop
shit,
out of high school,
but
so it might be just as bad as Joe.
maybe a couple state capitals or something. Or
Nah, state capitals is. I mean, if you don't remember.
Yeah, I just state capitals. Very good at geography.
Like, do you know who the president was before George Bush Senior or
I
Junior?
I don't know the presidents. I don't know the
You know
presidents.
the
I mean, you
first
were alive
president
for this
ever?
one.
What about the first president? Ever?
I know George Washington.
Who freed the slaves?
Martin Luther King, right? No, who freed the
my
slaves?
God.
Indeed, he did.
Who freed the slaves?
Who freed the slaves, bro? What
Martin
president,
Luther King, I think.
What president is regarded as the president
See,
that
we are
freed
fucking
the slaves?
I don't know who freed the slaves.